If I handed you $10 million tonight, you'd probably believe you were set for life. You wouldn't be, and the reason has nothing to do with discipline, or taxes, or bad luck. It's a single, invisible thing, something the wealthy were given, and you never were. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what it is, and you'll notice it missing in your own life. Let's start with a lie you've been told. You've heard that 70% of lottery winners go broke within a few years. It gets repeated everywhere: news articles, finance gurus, motivational speakers. There's just one problem: it was never true. The statistic is almost always credited to a single financial education organization. That same organization has publicly said they never produced it. No study, no data. Just a number someone said out loud decades ago that the internet decided to believe forever. But here's where it gets interesting, because the real story isn't comforting. It's worse. While 70% is fiction, lottery winners genuinely are more likely than the average person to end up bankrupt. Roughly a third eventually do. And among people who received a large windfall in their 20s, 30s, and 40s, many lost about half of it, fast, through spending and bad decisions. So the myth is wrong about the number, but it's pointing at something real. The question is, why? Hold that thought, because the same thing happens to people you'd never expect. People who didn't get lucky, people who earned every cent. You've probably heard another statistic, that 78% of professional football players go broke within 2 years of retiring. It comes from a magazine article published in 2009, and it spread like wildfire. It's also wrong. When economists actually studied it, proper research, real data, they found that within 2 years of retirement, the share of players who'd gone bankrupt wasn't 78%, it was under 2. Even 12 years later, it sat around 16. Still higher than normal, still a problem, but nowhere near the legend. And yet the stories are real. One NBA player earned over $100 million in his career and was later arrested for writing bad checks. He didn't lose it gambling, he wasn't robbed, he spent it. Slowly, normally. A car here, a house there. The exact same way you spend yours, just with more zeros. So now we have two groups, the lucky and the talented, the lottery winner and the athlete. Completely different lives, same ending. What connects them? It's not stupidity, and it's not weak willpower. In fact, let me kill one more myth, because it's the foundation of almost everything you've been taught about money. You've probably heard of the marshmallow test. Put a child in a room with a marshmallow. Tell them if they wait, they get 2. The kids who waited, the story goes, grew up richer and more successful, proof that self-control is destiny. The original experiment used 90 children, all from a single preschool on a university campus. When researchers ran it again with 900 children from every kind of background, the magic mostly vanished. The kids who waited weren't winning on superhuman willpower. They were waiting because they came from stable homes where promises were kept. The real predictor wasn't self-control, it was the world they grew up in. And that is the invisible thing. The lottery winner, the athlete, and the child in that room are all missing the same thing. Not money, not discipline, infrastructure. The wealthy aren't simply better with money. They grow up surrounded by it, watching how it moves, absorbing its rules before they ever earn a cent. They inherit knowledge, not just cash. Advisors, examples, a quiet background hum that says, "This is how money behaves." Drop $10 million on someone who never had that, and the money doesn't rescue them. It exposes them. It moves faster than they can understand it. Every decision is brand new, made under pressure, with no map. The money doesn't change who they are, it just runs out, before they can learn. That's why sudden wealth so often destroys people. Not because they're foolish, because nobody ever taught them the system the money lives inside. And here's the part that should stop you cold. You don't need a lottery ticket or a stadium contract to be inside this story. The exact same force is working on your paycheck, right now. Every time your income rises a little, your spending quietly climbs to meet it. A better phone, a nicer apartment, small, reasonable, normal. And somehow, you never feel richer. That's the same mechanism that drains $100 million, just slowed to the speed of an ordinary life. The winner blows through millions in 5 years. You can burn through a lifetime of raises and feel exactly as broke at 50 as you did at 25. Same disease, different dose. So what actually protects money at any income? Not willpower, not luck, infrastructure. The thing the rich are handed and the rest of us have to build on purpose. It means learning the rules of money before you have a lot of it, not after. It means deciding where money goes before it arrives, so a raise becomes a decision instead of a reflex. It means building the boring systems, the automatic saving, the plan, the knowledge that the wealthy take for granted. Money doesn't make you secure. Understanding money does. And understanding is the one kind of wealth nobody can hand you, and nobody can take away. The lottery winner and the athlete both proved it the hard way. You cannot out-earn a system you don't understand. So the real question was never what you do with $10 million. It's this: are you building the thing that would let you keep it? If this made you see your own money a little differently, that's the whole point of this channel. No hype here, just logic. The real numbers, the real reasons, the truth most people are too lazy to check. Subscribe, and let's keep figuring out how money actually works.